I'm going to let Gabe stay up here for a second because Gabe's got a story to tell that I think Jason Crabb needs to hear. Come here to me, sweet Jason. Come to me, my friend who I love so much. Y'all, Jason Crabb right there. Hey, sweet thing.
Hi, darling.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. He's got a story that I think you need to hear. And you might not remember meeting Gabe, but he's got to tell you a really great story.
Well, I want to say this publicly so y'all can hear it, but I'll speak to you the story. About 5 years ago, when I was still in Bible college, and I was pastoring at a multi-site church location just outside of town, and there was an event in the town I was living in, Wilkesboro. It was a 3-day Southern Gospel event called Singing in the Foothills, and I would volunteer with that event because I've always loved Southern Gospel music, and I worked in the parking lot all for 3 days, and this event was in like mid-June, and this particular day it was so hot. I mean, I can't even describe to y'all how hot it was. I mean, it was hotter than the hinge of the gates, y'all. It was blazing hot. And Jason, you were there that evening singing. And afterwards, you talked about your book, and I wanted to buy a copy of your book, so I got that. And then once everyone had gotten out of the parking lot, I thought, I want to go and get Jason to sign my book. So, and I looked rough, y'all. I mean, I had been in the parking lot all day. I had sunburnt, sweaty, buses and cars rolling in all day. I was dusty. I mean, I looked like death warmed over. I was rough looking. And I walked up, and I was the last person in line. But you stuck around. Well, is this one? All right. That's when your story's getting too long, right?
Is that on?
Check. All right. And you stuck around, and I was the last person in line. And I got up to you and I said, hey, I just want you to sign my book. And you said, I'd love to. And you asked my name, and I told you. And you said, well, what do you do, Gabe? And I described to y'all what I looked like. I looked so rough. And I said, well, you may not believe it by the way that I look, but I'm a pastor. And you got this really concerned and puzzled look on your face because of my comment. And you looked me in the eye, and you closed the book, you set the marker down, you were leaning against the table, and you said, what do you mean by that? And I said, well, I'm in shorts and flip-flops and an old ragged t-shirt, I'm sweating, I'm sunburnt, I'm covered in dust, I look rough. And you said, well, let me ask you something, Gabe. You said, are you exactly where you believe God wants you to be? And I said, yes, sir. And you said, are you doing exactly what you believe God wants you to do? And I said, yes, sir, I am. And you took that marker, and I hope I never forget this. You took that marker and you went from my head down to my toes and back up to my head, and you went, then that's exactly what a pastor looks like. And I hope that has been incredible encouragement to me, because now I'm a youth pastor and I work with middle and high school kids, so I'm around teenagers. So there's a lot of days I want to throw the towel in, y'all. It gets rough.
Yeah.
But I've remembered that. And that has kept me going, thinking back at you looking at me and saying, you're exactly what a pastor looks like. And I just want to say thank you for that. And I never thought I'd have the chance one day to tell you in person as... Thank you. So just when I was still a Bible college student, and I never thought I'd be working for a radio station where I could introduce your music, and it's just an incredible blessing to do that. So thank you for that.
We love you. We love you, Gabe. Well, so how you doing, Jason?
Well,
Tell me how you doing.
I'm doing really